be your name, O Lord Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We bless you, we glorify your name. We love you. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Welcome somebody to the church, have your seat. Matthew 25, please. Matthew 25 from verse 14. Matthew 25 from verse 14. Thank you. For the kingdom of heaven is like a man traveling to a far country, who called his own servants and delivered his goods to them. And to one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another one, to each according to his ability. To each according to his ability. Okay, let's read that verse 15 together. Oh, I want to go verse 15. Let's go. To each, repeat that, let me hear you. To each. Read that again, let me hear you. To each according to his ability. And immediately he went on the journey. Verse 16. Then he who has received the 5 talents went and traded with them and made another 5 talents. And likewise he who had received two gained 2 more also. But he who had received 1 went and dug in the hole and hid his lost money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants came and settled accounts with them. So he who had received 5 talents came and brought 5 other talents, saying, Lord, you delivered to me 5 talents. Look, I have gained 5 more talents besides them. His Lord said to him, well done, good and faithful servant. You were faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of your Lord. He also, who had received 2 talents, came and said, Lord, you delivered to me 2 talents. Look, I have gained 2 more talents besides them. His Lord said to him, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. I will make you a ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of your Lord, of your Father. Then he who had received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew you to be a hard man. This guy no get respect. I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you have not sown, and gathering where you have not scattered seed. Lazy people always have excuse. And I was afraid, and I went and hid your talent in the ground. Look, there you have what is yours. There you have what is yours. But his Lord answered and said to him, you wicked and lazy servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sown, and I gather where I have not scattered seed. So you ought to have deposited my money with the bankers, and at my coming, I would have received back my own with interest. So take the talent from him and give him to the one who has 10 talents. Now, the part that many Nigerians do not like, but it is life, is 29. Oh yeah, read it with me, let me hear you. Yeah, let's go, 1 to go. To everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who does not have, even what he has, shall be taken away from him. Before I preach my message, let me, 29. If you've seen somebody that have done business and have multiplied money, and you see somebody that blows grammar, has not done any business and blows grammar, and you want to give them something to invest for you, who will you give? And who will you give? I thought the one that did nothing is related to you. He is your sibling. Who will you give it to? Many of you don't know that God is God, in quote, is a businessman. Many of you have known him as a father. You have not known him as a man that wants a return. And so when we come on earth, we live our life anyhow we want, we do whatever we want, and we say it is okay with God. If you have been in this church for a long time, I've always told you, whatever God gives you, he will require an account from you. Today, I want us to, this is my favorite parable. If you have been here for long, you know I keep mentioning this parable. Today, I want us to look at the pathway to wealth. The first one I want us to look at is potentials. Maximizing your potential. Listen to me. God never created a useless person. It is a man that does not have eyes, that does not have good brain, that looks at another person and calls him useless. I'm here to tell you, anybody that looks at anybody and tells the person that you are useless, you can't amount to anything, that person does not have a good brain. He cannot see. Everybody here, listen to me. You have a potential. When you were coming to this earth, you came naked. But there were some things that God deposited in you for you to achieve greatness in life. There were some things God deposited in you for you to acquire wealth in life. And those things might be gifts, they might be talent. But when God gave them to you, they are all in potential form. And so we have what we call potential, and everyone has potentials, and we might not have the same potentials, we might not have the same number of potentials, but God gives us potentials according to our ability. Listen to me. When God created, he knew your capacity. He knows what you can do. He knows your capabilities. So he gave you potentials according to your ability. That's the first challenge people have with God. Why did he give this one this? I did not give this. He knows the ability. He was the one that formed you. He knows your future. He is the one that created you, that set your number of days. He knows what you can be. He knows what you are going to do before he created you. So he packaged you, gave you gift talent according to your abilities. And now he gave you strength to do something about those potentials. What do we mean by potential? Potential is what you are capable of becoming. I've been your pastor for 15 years. You think you know me. You don't know me as much as God knows me. And even at this level of ministry, God is saying you are capable of being more than you are now. What is potential? Potential is what you are capable of becoming. And let me tell you, most of you cannot imagine what God has deposited in you and what you are capable of becoming. If only you know, if only you can think it, if only you can imagine it, you will know that you are capable of being more than what you are now. Till the point of your death, you are capable of being more, no matter what your age. I told you some time ago that it was discovered that the most productive age group is between 60 and 80. That's the most productive age group in the world. Almost a majority of the Nobel Peace winners, majority Nobel Science, majority of award winners won award when they were 60 to 80. 60 to 80 is when some of you put a chair in front of your house and you sit down with Paco. Till the point of your death, you have potential. And now listen, the way we use our potential at 60 is different from the way we use our potential at 25. 25, you are just running up and down. 60 has understood life. He knows where to channel his energy. I'm just here to tell you that you can become more than you are now. Potentials is what you are capable of becoming. Potentials are possibilities not actual. Please listen to me. Potentials are possibilities. God has created you with possibilities, but you have the right to determine if those possibilities will come to pass. Everybody has a possibility of greatness, no matter the ability you have. The challenge with potential is that there are possibilities, they are not actual. God created you possibilities. For them to become actual, you must do what the man with the 5 talents did. You must work at it. I have met, you see, the greatest achievers I have met in life, they are not multi-talented. They didn't have 5 talents. They have 1. But they focused on the 1. They worked on the 1. The 1 multiplied into 10. I've seen people with 5 talents who did nothing with it. They are poorer than you can imagine. Their problem is the number of the talent they have. And everybody envies them. So they do nothing about it. Did you see that brother? If he holds a man, you see what happens. So he does not read the Bible. He does not pray. He does not do anything. He is not working on their potential. Are you here in church? When I was growing up, there is this Yoruba, this thing that they used to show. There was one I watched. I think that's the only one I've remembered since the 80s. It is about Ifa, but let me not talk much about it. 2 people went to meet a Babalawo and asked the Babalawo, what is our future like? So one, Babalawo look at him and say, you'll be the richest man in this village. You will do this. People will worship you. Your life, in fact, beyond this village, people will know you. The other person asked, I said, what about me? He said, you'll be the poorest. You will serve this your friend. You will be taking food for him to survive. They left the Babalawo place. The man who was told to be poor made up his mind. I will not be poor. I am going to change this. The one who was told, you are going to, he just stopped walking. Was going from one place to the other. Do you know who I am? I will soon be the richest man in this town. 10 years later, he was the poorest in the town. The one who was called poor was the richest in town. They went back to the Babalawo to ask her, when did Ifa start lying? And why did this happen? He said, whatever Ifa say, the outcome is in your hands. Please, lift your hands up. Let me see your hands. Lift your hands up. Bros, lift your hands up. Lift your hands up. Let me look at you. Look at your hands. The outcome of your life is where? The outcome of your life is where? The outcome of your life is where? It's in your hands. Now listen to me. Potentials that God has given you are possibilities. They are not actual. You are the one that turns your potential into actual. Nobody enters into wealth without maximizing his potential. One of the best book or the message I've heard about this is what they call the value of a dot. Mensa Otabil. If you can get that book, go and get it. The value of the dot. Or just Google the value of a dot. Mensa Otabil. You will see the message or you will see the book. It's one of the most powerful books you can ever read about Matthew 25. But I'm not going to that. Now listen. It is in your hands. Are we here? I wish I would have brought a board and did what Mensa Otabil did in the message. Anybody have listened to that message before? Power of a dot. You see, where you put a dot in a number is what determines what the number is. If you have 1 million, and I put the dot in front of a 1, it converts the 1 million to what? 1. So, no matter the potentials God gave you, where you put the dot is what the potential becomes for you. If you are given 1 and you decided to add zeros and put 1 dot at the end, it can turn the 1 to 1 million for you. Your potential is in your hands. Your potentials, converting them to wealth, depends on you. Fully, wholly depends on you. God has played his part. He gave you potential. What you do with it depends on you. Are you still in church? Many of the things we are blaming God for, He has given us potential. We are the one that is supposed to work on it to change. What many of us do is look at people working at on their potential and keep blaming God. That why did He not give me this one? He has given you your own. Work on it. Please let me tell somebody. Say you have your potential. Say work on it. I can't say you have your potential. Say work on it. Don't to another man say you have your potentials. Work on him. So potential is unexposed ability. It's an ability you have that has not been exposed. Potential is reserved power. You have power to do something, but it is reserved. It is kept. You have not started using it. Potential is untapped strength. Potential is unused sources. Potential is a hidden talent. It is there already, but it is hidden. Potential is a dormant gift. Potential is a capped capability. Potential is a latent power. All you potential is all you can be, but have not yet become. Potential is all you can be that you have not yet become. When God created you, all you can be was part of your DNA, but you have not become it yet. When we give birth to a child is meant to grow. What do? We keep feeding the child. The child can be the tallest man in the world, but we need to feed the child so that the child can grow. If we do nothing about it, the child will be stunted in growth. What have you done with your potential? Everyone has something that he can do something with. So all you can do, but you have not yet done, is your potential. You can sing better than that, but you have not gone for voice training. You can make more money than that, but you have not gone for money master class. You don't know about shares. You don't know about money market. You don't know about real estate. All your money is in savings account. Your money can deliver more than where you have kept it, but you have done nothing about it. A lack of knowledge of what to do keeps your potential at a level it should not be. Potential is all what you can accomplish that you have not accomplished. Listen, if you check your life 5 years ago with where you are now, have you moved forward? For some of us, if you look at where you were 5 years ago, I think now I talk more in terms of pre-COVID and post-COVID. For some of us, pre-COVID, post-COVID, did you notice the tremendous changes in some people's life and the tremendous stagnation in some people's life? During COVID, some people were jogging all around and playing football. Some were reading and planning about the future, about how to take advantage. They were working on the potential at that time. What do you do with your free time? What? Complain. Table Tinubu matter. And Nigeria now 1 per week. Last week was Wike, and you must be a fool. You are a fool. I am not. Do you understand? And you know I have always told you, and many people don't listen. Always think about the business side of things. Do you know that if this week you do a t-shirt, I am not a fool, there's a tendency that this week you will sell a lot of them. You might not be able to sell it in 3 months' time, but your potential, you have not put it to use, your brain. You look at the business side of some don't, weekend don't come again. No, you don't know that is money don't come again. This weekend. Some were speaking in tongues throughout. There was money to be made in this month. Did you see the number of people that are content creators that quickly did content around it? Did you see how they hammer quickly? If you do that same content next week, it is late. We have to move on. Are you here? There is a business side of everything that happens in this country. But, oh Lord, I am waiting. You might die waiting. Because opportunities are passing. There is potential that you have, that you can take advantage of. Let's move forward a bit. Your potentials are hidden in your imaginations and your ideas. Your potentials are hidden in your imagination and your ideas. Your potentials are hidden in your imaginations and your ideas. Your potentials are hidden in your imagination and I'm repeating this again and again. Your potentials are hidden in your imaginations and your ideas. You have the ability to be much more than you are presently. Please tap somebody by your side and tell him, say, you have the ability to be more than you are presently. Tap the person. Tap the person. Tap the person. Say, you have the ability to be more than you are present. Tap the person again. Oh yeah, tap yourself. You are awake. Tap yourself now. Say, Abiodun, I have the ability to be more than I am presently. Are we here? Don't, where I started from, don't ever call anyone useless. Have you seen a mango seed before? Thrown away. Almost every, okay, let me give you an example. Even the easiest example is tomato seed or pepper seed. How do we treat it in the kitchen? No, how do you treat tomato seed in the kitchen? You just put it in, and what do? You discard it. That is wealth. In the kitchen, it looked useless. But did you notice that after flowing and it got outside, before you know it, without anybody's help, pepper is coming out, tomato, just how did tomato reach here now? Some will now go and carry stick and do one small thing fancy. Now my own, oh, now in front of my house, oh, but from your kitchen, you called it useless. But now, in this season, it is what is feeding you without you going to the market. Are you here with me? You have the ability to achieve much more than you are achieving now, because almost everything about you is a seed, and you must learn how to plant them. Now let's run. Potentials are given to us by God. God is the giver of potential, and He gives us in latency, latent talent, latent gift, latent ability, latent capabilities, latent capacity. Your own job is to discover it. God gives us potential in latent form. Your job is to discover it. Brethren, I love paintings. I don't concentrate on them anymore. I can't paint. I can't do anything artistic. I don't even bother. I love painting. Some of the best painters I've seen, they don't really paint to put it out there. You are looking at me. Most of the things that you are like the number one person in the world at, many of you are doing nothing about them. But we are running after things. It's like a bird going to swimming school. Now the water go kill him. A bird going to swimming school is the pool that will kill the bird. The bird wants to be like a fish. That is our problem. We have multiple potentials. We are multi-talented. But we want to be visible. What I've discovered is the challenge in this generation is everybody wants to be known. Even when they are not matured. And that is what will kill them. Brethren, I'm here just to tell you that God is fair. He gave us something that can yield wealth for all of us. So in this season, when we are talking about kingdom wealth, you need to be mindful of your potentials and work with them. So God has given all of us potential. We need to discover it. Some of us grew up when football was not fashionable. Anybody like that? Is there anybody here that was beaten very well for playing football? When I was in Form 4, when we got to Form 4 and we went to science class, we continued playing football. One day, one of our science came to the field while we were playing football and picked all we the science students and put us one side and gave us 6 strokes of a cane. When you study science, you don't play football. 6. Go and read your chemistry. See the place where chemistry don't bring me now. And nowadays, if somebody is playing football and he has not played, you ask him, why have you not played football today? Everyone has a potential. Are we here? Now let me say this. What will bring wealth in the next 10 years? Most of them, nobody is doing it now. Listen to me attentively. What will produce wealth in the next 10 years? Most of those is nobody is doing it now, or people have just started doing it, and they are not making any money from it, and it looks useless. But as long as that is where your giftings are, do it. Should I repeat myself? What I have seen in the last 10 years is that things happen in a flash, a year or two. Something just happened, and new wealth is created in that direction. You know, if you enter late, you are late. All I'm saying is this. I've always told you, if God wants to move in a way in terms of wealth, He gives the potential, the vision to believers. When they do nothing about it, unbelievers sniff it out and they have a way of running with it. Listen to me. What will create wealth in the next 10 years is not creating that dimension of wealth now. Some of you have potential in that direction, but you don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. All what I'm saying, that potential you have, what you can do that looks useless that you're not doing, do it and look at its business side first. Think about it. Think about it. I'm not here to scare you. What most of you are doing now, in the next 10 years, it will become like typewriter. Oh God, when you know AI is going to do this, why did you not tell me? I'm telling you already. In the next 5 years, most of us will be replaced. I preached a message where I spoke about AI and church. Many people said many things. But we are getting closer and closer. Listen to me, church. Most of us will be replaced. But the potential for doing this in the future, it is already in us. Do you understand? Now let me tell you this. For many of you that did not meet typewriter, okay, did anybody meet fax machine here? Fax. I saw a white man carrying telephone, fax machine and some things, and calling Gen Z and say, what is this? They never knew it. Some of the skills you have now and what you are doing now, in 10 years' time, nobody will know it. Shebi yourself don't they use ChatGPT now? See the crazy thing where that thing they do. And you think if that thing can do that for me as an employer, I will recruit you next week. Think about it now. Or maybe you don't know. Abroad, in the Western world, the number one problem in the Western world is that there are no entry-level jobs because AI has taken over all the entry jobs abroad. So when people leave university now abroad, there's no work to do because AI is already doing the work. He's coming home. Tell my mother, coming home. Is that how the song is? He's coming home. He's coming home. I am a medical doctor. Nobody can do surgery. Robot don't do surgery. It is exact. Better than humans. But the replacement is already in your potentials. We are the ones that will think it through. The next economy with AI, it is in us. We are the ones that created AI. I'm here to tell you that in you is a solution for this new phase of the world. And if you don't run into it quickly, you will be shocked. Are we seeing church? We even have parents that don't know combination to do accountancy. Don't know combination to do medicine. Don't know combination to do law. And you are a parent. Your child wants to do law. He pick maths, physics, and join it with literature. Had a high mark. Now every university is rejecting the paper. You are saying, hey, and he has good jam score. This country, good jam. We collected the jam score. What's the combination? It cannot do any. That combination cannot do any course in the country. Because even as parents, life has passed you by. And you don't understand how things work. Hello, are we here in church? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm saying the world is changing. The world is moving at a pace more than what we can imagine. But the solution, this thing we created, the solution of what to do, we have it in us. Any potential you have, start making use of them now. That might be the solution to the work of the future. 5 years ago, I used to Google future of work to see. Now, when I look at some of the things they said about the future of work, it happened in a year. Those things, nobody's doing them again. But that was the future 5, 6 years ago. We have gone beyond that. I'm here to warn you. I work in government, we will not work in the future. The government knows the sack. I'm a civil servant. Not if it happened to me. One crazy man will soon be a president. You will see. Any public servant like me, do something about your potential. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So your potential, okay, let me say it. Everyone has a potential. When Moses met God, he didn't know that his rod is the source of miracle. So everybody, what did God ask Moses? What is in your hand? When that woman had debt, and Elisha came to me, he felt he had nothing at home. What did Elisha ask him? Ask her, what is in your house? I am here to ask you 3 questions. What is in your hands? What is in your heart? What is in your house? That's your future. Should I repeat myself? What is in your hands? What is in your heart? What is in your house? That is your wealth. That's your future. So your potentials are distinctive. They are special. They are unique. They cannot be replaced. They are valuable. Most times they don't look good. Did you know that most of us, where you started from and you thought this is what you'll be doing forever, you have moved beyond that in like 3 different ways already. Your potentials came true. You were seeing abilities to do some things better than the past. Don't be stuck where you are now. There is still more in you. Stop sitting at home waiting for your husband to come with the money. It's an insult on the potential that God gave you. Do something with it. Don't sit at home waiting for your wife to bring the money. Don't go fishing for a woman that has a job because you want to marry. Don't go fishing for that one. Don't settle so early. That person can lose everything you think he has now. Are we here? Work on yourself and your potential. Please help me tap somebody. Say, work on yourself and your potential. Say that. Let me say, work on yourself and your potential. Let me say it again by this way. Every potential is in a crude form. Every potential is in a crude form. I just remember now, on my iPad is a video that is almost 10 years old. The video is Kunle Abiodun. Where is Kunle? They are not in church. Maybe I should not talk about it since they are not in church. But maybe he's watching. Kunle Abiodun. David Atta. What's Kunle's brother's name? Andrew Abiodun. They walk to me on a Wednesday and say, Pastor, we want to do a special number. So David carried guitar, Kunle carried sax, Andrew was a musician. And after they ministered, it was like a comedy show in church. It was a Wednesday service. The rest is history. You need to see how David sings now. You need to see the voiceover of David. That was over 10 years ago. I wish I can remember the song. That voice, I thank God for that song that day. Because it showed me that my voice is better than some people's own. But that same young man is one of the best voiceover artists in the country presently. I laughed at them. But the laughing did not stop them. But for you, they laugh at you, you stop. You lost everything. So they laugh at you, you stop, and you are hungry. And the people that laugh at you, they are working at their potentials. Potential is always in a crude form. Very, very crude. You give you opportunity to sing. You sang, you miss the beat, you miss some things. That's the way to go back angrily and work on yourself very well. Because why motivating you to work hard? If you can't sing well, you will not get there. You sing once, you mess it up. Everybody is watching online. There's an opportunity to go back and work on it. Do you understand? I want to say the best of us in the choir is the least somewhere else. You boasting here, you are a local champion. You will end up in Duse. I always have a word for the choir. So your potential is limited by your ignorance. It's limited by your average thinking. It is limited by your tradition. It is limited by you accepting the norm. Your ignorance, your tradition. I say, there's a woman of you do this. There's a woman of you be engineer. When I was in school, we only had 3 ladies in our class. Why? Engineering. How will you climb the ladder? Who told you to climb ladder and to be easy to be engineer? Go break the record. Break the norm. as long as it is not ungodly. The tradition of a past, now somebody established them. We are going to establish another one, which says women can become whatever they want to become in life. Do you understand? See women where they fight for, they see they look me say, are you sure? No, me, a man, they look for me. I just get my way to go take care of me. I'm a soft girl. I want soft life. So people now to beg soft life. Anything for the girls, beggar, go and work. Which one be a pastor? No be true I talk. Don't accept the norm. Your church is where it is. Has any of you entered this church? And everybody seen and say, Pastor, is it really about this church? Don't accept the norm. There's where God is taking you to. Get there. Stop limiting yourself. Your potentials can deliver everything you need in life. Please, I beg you, do something about your potential. Before I go forward, please stop believing everything everybody says to you about you. Now, I want all of you to join me in this, or how will I say it? Maybe that's not the right way to say it. I have discovered, I've met some young people, most of them ladies, that they are ready to break the rules, break the norm, achieve great things. Can we come together as parents and give our children opportunities to break the norm, to achieve great things? Can we change the way we speak to our children? Can you deliberately make up your mind not to tell your children that something is impossible, and you say it might not be time for Israel? Say, nobody can do that though. I saw a young boy last week on social media, or somebody sent me on WhatsApp, and the person wrote, they did not tell him so. The boy had a dog and had a bicycle. He wants to put the bicycle and the dog on the bicycle and ride the bicycle. But the parents were not there to tell him it is not possible. Because the parents did not tell him it is not possible, because it was in his heart to do it, it became possible. He put the dog, the bicycle was on the ground, he put the dog on it. So under the mask, he put the dog and you want to raise the bicycle, the dog will fall off. That's what I'm going to tell the boy. The dog will fall off. But there was nobody there to tell him it is impossible. The dog was falling once, twice, 3 times. For he was still doing it. At the end of the day, he carried the dog. He rode the bicycle because nobody told him it was impossible. You have surrounded your people with people of low thinking who always tells you it's impossible. That is why your life has become impossible. Beware what you tell your children. For me, my children, they've challenged me because when I'm preaching, they are jotting. If I get home and I do anything against the preaching I preach, I don't enter Wahala. Daddy, you were the one that told us this. So I'm sorry. You know, I'm still renewing my mind also. Go ahead and do it. If you don't challenge us in the right way, we that have gone ahead of you, you cannot achieve greatness. Because we will put a cap on your potentials. Hello, are we here? Please, I beg you, parents, don't put a cap on everybody's potential. I hope you have been blessed in church. And you must do something. Let me close with this. Do something about your potential. Everybody on earth uses less than 10% of your potentials. We use less than 10% of our potentials. Look at how the world is. The world has been created the way it is now with 10% of our potentials. What if we use 20%? What will happen? What will happen? A woman called Martha Betty went to meet Harrison Ford. Harrison is the president. Ford that created cars. What? Henry Ford went to meet Henry Ford. And Henry Ford gave her a kobo, a dime, a cent. She went and bought a pack of seed with it. He planted it and was harvesting and was planting and was harvesting for 4 years. So he went back to Henry Ford after 4 years and showed him what the dime has produced. And the man looked at him. This is the power of a seed, and gave her $1 million for the 4 years effort using what we call 1 kobo. Listen to me. You see a seed, God sees the forest. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's you that is seeing the seed. God sees the forest. Everything that God does, He creates in seed form. He just dropped one. That's all. Your mother or your father is the seed. Some started 6 years. If you go home now and you see the family, some of you are 200 already. From one man that started, give us another 10 years. 2000 is the strength of a seed. Listen to me. What you are seeing as a seed, God is seeing the forest. And you know the most important seed? It is you. Stop looking down on yourself. You are a forest. Please help me tell somebody, say, stop looking down on yourself. You are a forest. Say, you look like a seed, but you are a forest. Stop looking down at yourself. So what do? We activate our potentials. We saw our potentials. We add to our potentials. We add value to our potentials. We release our potentials. We utilize our potentials. We improve on our potentials. We increase on our potentials. We upgrade our potentials. We maximize our potentials. Listen to me. If you know me, you know I get bored easily. Do something with what He has given you. Doing the same thing the same way, expecting a different result, is what they call insanity. If you want to know what they are saying, let me say in a crude way. If you want to know a madman, person will not get sense. Now the person is the person that does the same thing the same way and expect a different result. 1 + 1 is always 2. If it will not be 2, you must do 1 + 1, put bracket around it, and raise it to another power. That's how we change it. But if you leave it at 1 + 1, I hope people understand my math. You must do something about it. Listen to me. God did not create anybody poor. He created us with potentials. Potentials are our wealth. It's potential that you convert to wealth. So if you are not wealthy now, it is because the potential you have refused to convert it. Are we here? Are we here? That is why most of the prayers, God, give me money, God, make me rich, He does not answer it because He has already made you rich with your potentials. You are the one that is doing nothing about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do something about it. Pastor, I don't pray financial embarrassment. He wants to take away financial embarrassment. They give you potential to do that for you. Can God come through and do some financial miracles? Many times. He has done for me also. Many times. But he organizes things by his principles. Are we here in church? Go back home and think. How do the business side of my potential, what can I do that I'm not doing? This civil service job I'm doing that I have all the time in the world. This time, what can I use it for? I ask that the Lord will release grace upon everybody here. Lift your two hands up. Can I? You are not praying, just lift your two hands up. Say, I do what I need to do. Say that. Keep saying that, let me hear you. Keep saying that. I do what I need to do. I do what I need to do. I do what I need to do. May the Lord drop in your heart what you need to do now to move forward. In the name of Jesus. Lord, we thank you. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. And the church say, amen. God bless you.